Right, we are introducing our online personal training program where we will be offering one-on-one nutrition and one-on-one accountability. The first thing you're going to have to do, since you're not already a member, is create your profile. So basic information like first name, last name, phone number, username and email, and then create your password and confirm that password. From there, you'll be taken to the next screen, which is our total daily energy expenditure and macro calculator. What we're going to do here is get a rough calorie ceiling for you. So your total daily energy expenditure is going to tell us how much calories you're burning on a daily basis. And from there, after you fill all this information out, so date of birth, gender, weight, height, body fat percentage, current body fat percentage, and activity level, you'll be taken to the next page, which is the body composition goal. So here you can set your goal as either fat loss or gain muscle. How much weight do you want to lose? What is your ideal body fat percentage? And what's your time frame? So rapid or gradual to reach your goal. Those answers and the TDE calculator answers are going to go together, and we're going to make a calorie goal for you. So if your goal was fat loss, we're going to have you in a calorie deficit. If your goal was muscle gain, we're going to have you in a calorie surplus. Okay? We're also going to set your macros for you. So how much protein, how much fat, and how much carbohydrates do you need on a daily basis? We're going to set all of those numbers. And that information will be built into your meal plan. So when you're selecting your different meal items, the serving sizes and the different macros will be set accordingly. So it's a done for you program. So after you go through all of that and you fill out all of those fields, you'll be taken to the login page where you'll type in the username that you just created. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my test account here. Type in your password. Don't worry, I'm going to change that password. This is just a test account. And after you do that, you'll be taken to the training manual. Now the training manual has two basic information links here. We've got Adrenaline Strong, where there's a series of videos that we want you to watch. Those are foundational videos, so fundamental things that we need you to understand, key concepts. So watch these videos, study these concepts, and if you have any questions, we can talk about those in the gym. And we'll be releasing more and more videos in this section to help you in your fitness journey. The next section is our adrenaline nutrition, and here we're going over proper nutrition, how we set up the program to help you reach your goals. We want you to understand what's happening here so that you're learning as we go, so that long after you reach your goals and leave our program, you have actually gained the tools necessary to keep this going on your own so that you can be successful for life here. All right, from there, we're moving on to the PT journal side. And here, we're gonna have today's workout in this link here. We'll have 4 different sections for you to record what your lifts were for that day. So let's say we're doing bench press. You would select how much weight you did. For set number 1, you would select how many reps you performed of that weight. And if you wanted to write a note about that, you could write a note about that here. From there, you can click the next, move on to set number 2, do the same thing, move on to set number 3. We've got up to 6 sets ready for you in here, and your workouts will be ready right here. So just click today's workout. As you can see, today we've got a Metcon, so rower, skier, farmer carry, assault bike, ball over shoulder, and burpees as fast as you can. We've got some core here. So today's workout will be there. If the workout is strength training, you'll be able to record your strength stats to any of these links. Save the workout when you're done. From there, we've got the performance stats, so you can see what your 1 rep max is for several different lifts. So we've got deadlift, back squat, front squat, bench press, and I don't have a recorded 1 rep max for an overhead press, but we're tracking the 1 rep max for that as well. So we're tracking 5 key lifts. We also have our benchmarks, so things like a 1 mile sprint, a 5K run, a 500 meter row, assault bikes, burpees. We've got several different benchmarks, even some that aren't listed here, that we're going to be tracking. And we're basically tracking these to show progress over time. So we want to show that you're getting stronger. We want to show that you're getting faster and more athletic. We also have, when we're doing the strength training, so let's say that today is something like back squats or something like that on the workout, we can go to our strength training link here, or our strength training tab, strength training history, select the exercise, and we can go through and see the last time that we did back squats. So we've got March 10th here, and we can see what we did for each set. So for set number 1, I did 155 pounds at 15 reps. Set number 2, 160 at 15 reps. And we've got this for several different exercises. So for every exercise that you've recorded with us, we'll have a log. So as you're going through and doing the different workouts, there's no guesswork on what weight you should be lifting. We can look back in your history and your stats and see where you were at last time, and we can try to start back from that level, or from a certain percentage of that level, at least anyways. So moving on from there, we showed you where the 1 rep max and the benchmark stats are displayed. Down here is where you would record those. So if you wanted to do a 1 rep max or a benchmark for sprints, running, assault bike, skier, rowing, whatever it was, you would select that here, and then you would select how much time it took you, minutes, seconds, and if you wanted to write a note about that, you could write a note about that here. The same with the 1 rep max. You'd pick your exercise. Like I said, there's 5 of those. We've got bench press, back squat, deadlift, front squat, and overhead press. And you would select what your weight is for that particular lift, and then write a note about that if you wanted to write a note as well, and then hit submit when you were done. The adrenaline metcons. So these are 25 workouts that we've created, and you can pick which workout you're going to do. You can see as you change the workout on the drop down menu, it changes the workout here. So you've got the workout parameters and description up top here. You can select whether you RX the workout or whether you scaled it, meaning did you do it as it's written, or did you change or modify something about the workout. And then you can record how many minutes and how many seconds it took you to complete that workout. When you're done with that, we've got a leaderboard down here. So for each specific Metcon WOD, we've got a leaderboard. All of the entries will be stored in the list. So your name, your time, and the date that you completed the workout will be stored there. It's going to be in order of time, and the leader for each Metcon WOD is going to be at the top, highlighted in red. And this is all just testing data here, so don't worry about the times you see here. This is going to reset when we go live here. So the leaderboard is just for friendly competition, something to help you make sure that you're getting better, and then a little friendly competition between you and your friends here at the gym. Gamifying fitness. It definitely makes us push harder when we're adding a little bit of fun like this, a little bit of friendly competition to the program here. It definitely is going to help you push harder and make the workouts a little more interesting. So that's pretty much it for the PT side. Moving on to the meal planning side, what we've done is created a program here that is going to help you create your meals for the week. And with this, we've set the calories and the macros based off of the form that we filled out earlier. And we also have our body composition stats. So here we'll have our starting weight, our starting body fat, our current weight, our current body fat, and our goal weight and our goal body fat percentage. So every time you update the form or update your progress, which will do that here, your current weight and your current body fat percentage, the progress will update. So it'll have current right here. And as you can see, my current is different than my starting and my goal, but it's a little lower than my goal actually, and this is all just testing data. So if I go through here and I update, let's say my current weight actually is about 180 and my body fat is about 16% right now. So I'd submit that, make sure, refresh the page here, go to progress update or progress here, and you can see now my current weight has changed and my body fat percentage has changed as well. So you're moving forward towards your goal, right? The weekly meal plan builder, we've got the calories and macros, and we've got all of that highlighted in yellow. So that's our goal. And then we've got over here to the left, we've got our total calories 0, our total protein at 0, our total fat at 0, and our total carbs at 0. That's because we haven't created our meals yet. Down here a little bit further, we've got calories and macros by meal, and we've got meal 1 through meal 6. Calories, protein, fat, and carbs, all that's 0 because we haven't selected anything. So what we'll do, scroll down, we can see itemized meal plan for meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4, meal 5, and meal 6. Nothing is selected yet because we haven't began the process. So what we'll do, meal 1, select our protein. Let's say we go with eggs for breakfast and maybe some bacon. You can see that it started to record here. So we've got 322 calories, 27 grams of protein, 23 grams of fat, and 1 gram of carbs. And our itemized meal plan for meal 1, we've got eggs, 2 servings of eggs. So we've got 2 eggs for the serving, 160 calories. We've got bacon, 2 slices of bacon. So it itemizes each meal out for you. So let's go to meal 2. And let's say for meal 2, we're just gonna do a protein supplement. And we can see meal 2, we've got 120 calories and 20 grams of protein. And you can see up here, total for the day, we're up to 47 grams of protein. And our goal is 173. We're up to 442 calories of our goal of 1,800 calories. So as we build our meals, we can match that with our macro and calorie goals to make sure that we're hitting our target and that we're not going over our target. So you can see as I select meal 3, the numbers up here change as well. So I'm already at 900 calories for the day. I'm at 71 grams of protein, 54 grams of fat, 37 grams of carbohydrates. So I'm getting pretty close on my fat goal, but I've got a long way to go on my protein and my carbohydrate goal. So for meal 4, I'm gonna step up the protein, but I'm gonna slow down on the fat. So I won't select any fat for this meal. So after meal 3, I'm a little bit over that ground bison, put me over on my fat goal, but that's not too bad, so I'm not worried about it right now. 67 grams of carbs and 97 grams of protein. So for meal 5, maybe I'll have another protein shake. And then for meal 6, or maybe for meal 5, I'll add a piece of fruit with my protein shake. And then for meal 6, maybe I'll have something lean, like maybe some tuna and maybe from my carb, I'll have a baked potato. Well, nobody wants a baked potato with tuna. Maybe I'll have, let's see, some black beans, and for my veggie, I'll do some squash. All right, so matching this up, I'm at 139 grams of carbs out of a goal of 147. I'm at 71 grams of fat, so I'm 10 grams over on my fat goal, and I'm at 168 grams of protein, and I'm 173, or out of 173 for my goal. I'm 10 calories over on my calorie intake goal, but my calorie intake goal was already at a 500 or a 750 calorie deficit, depending on whether I went with rapid or with gradual for my goal. So you can see I can go through here, and if I wanted to adjust, I can make adjustments to my meals. But if I was satisfied with this, if I felt like this was close enough to my macros, I can go ahead and save the meal plan, and I'll be taken to the next list, which is going to itemize everything out for me. So meal 1, I've got 2 eggs, I've got 2 slices of bacon, I've got my nutrition info for that. Meal 2, I've got a protein supplement, 1 scoop, I've got my nutrition info for that, and so on and so forth for all my different meals. Also, when I scroll down to the bottom, I've got the total daily nutrition info and the macros broken down. I also have a grocery list, which is really valuable. So now I've created the meal plan. I know exactly what the serving size is for each meal, and I also have an exact grocery list to go with that meal plan. So I'm gonna need a dozen eggs, a pack of bacon, 1 tub of protein supplement. Everything is laid out for me. The program takes care of all the work. All you have to do is buy the meals or buy the grocery list, make the meals, and stick to the plan. You also will get an email of this. So when you go to your email, you can see you've been emailed a list here of everything that was just on that page. So you've got your grocery list and everything along with that as well. So everything's done for you. Whether you made the list on your laptop or on your phone, you're gonna get the email, so you'll be able to access it while you're in the store. We've taken away all of the hard work from you. We've done everything. All you have to do is fill out the form accurately, set your goal to exactly what you want, fill out the meal plan, match the macros, and then go to the store, buy the food that's on the grocery list, do the meal prep. I think the meal prep is very important to success, and then just stick to that plan. We can't make it any simpler for you. We also are going to hold you accountable through daily weigh-ins on the website here. I want you to weigh in daily, and we're going to hold you accountable to that by following up with you to make sure that you're weighing in daily. We'll also be here in the gym to help you with your workouts and to help you with any kind of support that you may need. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. We'd love to help you. All right, I think that's about it. So check out the app, go ahead and sign up, and let's get started.